What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of GG Rated. Thank you for stopping in. I got my best buddy in the whole wide world, Josh Gray, with me. He is literally
What's
outside in the
up,
wilderness.
buddy? Yep. Just out here chilling with nature. The Lord has made. Let's go.
It's been some beautiful weather this weekend. We got a great show coming your way in regards to I played a new game, Skeleton Krew, a little older game for a gaming moment. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some old PlayStation consoles being found in e-waste. And Gray, what you got for us?
I'm just going to talk about some classic gaming, some putt-putt golfing, and I'm going to talk about our Steam deals this week. So don't go away. It's coming at you on the GG Rated podcast.
Hello, welcome to GG Rated. We hope you enjoy the show. Now here are the hosts.
Well, great. Let's get it started, man, and just kind of talk a bit. How's your week's been going? We got to play a little catch up here and just see, are you still working as much as you was last week, or you kind of taking it easy?
Oh yeah, man, dude, I'm getting after it. I'm working hard, bruh. Well, actually, I'm not really working hard. I'm not going to go into detail about that. I'm just working a lot, trying to make some money, pay some bills off so that we can hopefully start building a house soon. All the adult things, but also leaving time for fun, of course. So it's been really, really good, really busy, but full life is a happy life, I think.
So absolutely. I just want to throw in here, because we didn't talk about it too much in the last podcast. We kind of got sidetracked, like we normally do, right? But you bought a 2018 Ford Raptor, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, we didn't talk about that last time. We kind of teased at it, yeah.
So tell us about, how did that go about, trading in your new Bronco? Because I know we talked about the Bronco, all the time, and about getting my Gladiator and all. And so how did it come to the point of like, okay, I'm looking more into the Raptor, and not about how it goes about, you wanted a Raptor or Bronco, but more along the line of like, what's the big differences? Like, are you missing out on some stuff?
Yeah, there's definitely some big differences. So originally I had gotten the Bronco because I planned on doing some like heavy off-roading. And my Bronco specifically had lockers front and rear. It had the Sasquatch package on it, which came with 35-inch tires. It was good to go for doing all those things that I wanted to do. So I put a rack on it, rooftop tin. I had a fridge in it. I had all the bells and whistles, had an awning. And I got to go do those things, and it was really fun. But I found myself just wanting more room, wanting to maybe do some different things, and kind of plan for the future. When we have another kid, I'm going to need more space. So I started just kind of perusing online, and I saw that used Raptors I could get for around the same price that I got my Bronco. I always thought that Raptors were kind of like way more money than I wanted to spend. But when I saw what the used market was going for, I was like, heck, I can get a Raptor and I can do some like Baja style off-roading. Could even jump it a little bit and be really comfortable doing it. So
and it's
I decided to look for some and found one.
So where did you end up finding one? I know you had to take a little bit of a road trip. Where did you have to go?
So originally the one I was looking at was a 2017, and it was actually in Louisville, Kentucky. And thank God I didn't go there. So I found some for around the price I wanted, around the year I wanted, and they were in Georgia. So I originally stopped at Columbus, Georgia, test drove one that wasn't exactly to my liking, and kind of went to go look at this other one thinking that it wasn't the one I really liked, because the first one I went to drive and everything looked better on the pictures, looked worse in person. It was a black one.
Is
Just
isn't that
wasn't
always the
up to
case
snuff.
most of the time? By the way, like these people
Yeah,
can take some really good pictures and make it look like the best thing ever, and then when you get there, you're like,
yeah,
okay, this
totally,
is not.
totally, exactly. I was like, man, this was not what I'm looking for. It wasn't quite as nice as I would hope. So we went to go check out this other one that was about an hour and a half away from Columbus in Fayetteville, Georgia. And we went there, and the minute I pulled up, I was like, oh, this thing is clean, like really clean. And it only had 62,000 miles on it. It has some like minor blemishes here and there, but all in all, in really good shape. And I drove it and I was hooked. I was like, oh, I get the Raptor thing now. They are trucks with lots of power, really good suspension. This one has like a moon roof and a sunroof.
Yes.
It had like an extra tonneau cover on the bed. It's got lights everywhere. Like it's just ready to go for some camping, man, and some off roading. It's got lockers on the rear. It's got paddles on it if you want to stick it down to manual mode and do the paddle shifters to get kind of sporty. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's really fun. It'll do a good burnout, like all that stuff that I enjoy doing. So yeah, it's been
I'm
fun.
trying to get it pulled up so maybe I can show everybody what we're talking about here. But I mean, it's a really cool. There we go.
Yeah,
I got
this
it
is the
pulled up now.
2018, the one I got. Um,
Yeah,
it's
the
a
one that you showed.
2018. It's
I'm
got the
showing the
graphics
video now.
package.
The
There
one
you
that
go.
that
Yeah,
you
that's
sent
it.
to me. Yeah,
Hey,
it's a
wait,
really
that's
dude.
mine.
It's super sick. Showing the inside, a little bit of the back, and everything. But super sick truck, man. I gotta say, and those Raptors. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Raptor, man. If you're going to get rid of the Bronco, you got to go with something that can kind of live up to the expectation, of like doing the off road and all. But
Totally.
the biggest thing is you're a family guy like me, man. Like you have a lot,
Mhm.
a lot of room as well, So that's huge that
Yeah,
you're
and
able
it's
to get a
got
little bit more
plugs
room.
everywhere. It's got like a wall plug in the front and in the back. I just found actually the other day when I was mounting up my awning to it, we found lights in the bed of the truck. So there's a button in the bed that you hit and it turns on lights back there. So that's going to come in handy when we go camping for sure.
Very soon too.
And yeah, very, very soon. And man, there was one other thing I was going to tell you and I forgot. But yeah, I'm very, very
I see the
happy.
awning that
Been
you
enjoying it.
showed. Yeah, you got the awning up
Yeah.
as well. So,
Hmm.
man, I'm excited that you got the truck. Man, I'm actually looking forward to checking it out here in the next few weeks when we go camping. I
Oh,
just had
yeah.
to ask you about it because we mentioned it, and it's like we teased everybody. We never got into it a little bit, but
Yeah.
but that's awesome, man.
That's
Hopefully,
funny.
we can get some. We'll show them some pictures and some videos of our camping trip with the Raptor. So coming up here soon.
That's right.
So I'll tell you about my week real quick. Is my son had his birthday, right? So we ended up yesterday having a Shepapalooza, which is all about him. Um, Pretty much went to Chuck E. Cheese, went to the park, went to Walmart. All the grandparents went. We had like a whole posse group, bro. It was like a whole
That's
family just
cool.
walking together in Walmart, like like the mobsters or something. And
Yeah.
he got to pick out toys, had them in the basket, and he just got to leave with all these like a basket full of toys.
That's
And
great.
he was super excited about it. We went to the park a little bit, came home, had a huge spread like charcuterie boards all over. All the family came
Hmm.
over, and just ate and just chilled out in the backyard because like as you know right now, the weather is just that gorgeous. Is
Oh,
so
it's great.
awesome. So we had an awesome time with all that. But I'll tell you this, man. My team, my T-ball team, they played the best ball they played all year. So I have to throw a shout out to them. They had some of these kids on the other team like could really hit the ball all the way to the outfield. They hit some rods,
Hmm.
dude, 2 rods, okay? And my
Hmm.
kids ended up stopping the ball. I was like, dude, I was so stoked. I was so proud of them, man. They did so
Wow, that's
awesome.
cool.
I was like clapping. I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking. I was getting hyped for T-ball the other day. But they all
Yeah.
listened. They was hitting good. It felt like everything came full circle. So I had to throw out a shout out to our 45-year-old T-ball Yankee team. Y'all did awesome. We had a party today as well. Gave out trophies. The season's wrapping up on Tuesday, but man, it's been a fun week. Been an awesome fun
That's
week.
awesome, dude. That is so funny that you say that. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday to Shep, man. That's
thank you.
so
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you.
So cool. So our T-ball team is actually, dude, we had the same experience. Like everything has started to come together. And they're all like hitting better, they're getting in front of the ball better. It's really cool to watch those little kids learn so quick and progress the way that they have. So yeah, totally agree with you there.
Absolutely. Well, guys, that's going to be the catch up for the week. We are now going to throw you into the gaming news. Let's get into some gaming stuff. What you think? Let's go into the gaming moment of the week. Uh-oh. It's not working with the... So it didn't want to work at first. Then all of a sudden it popped up and worked. But man, hey, going into the gaming moment of the week, why don't you lead it off, Gray, and tell us what you got.
So last night, or I should say yesterday, we started off our day. Yesterday for us was Saturday. For you, yesterday is Sunday. But for us, we record on Sundays. So I don't know why I'm saying this over and over. I'm just going to tell my story.
Confusing everybody.
Anyways, yeah. I'm the author of time. No. So we decided to go to Dothan, and we decided to go to Adventureland. So if you don't know about Adventureland, I think there was a movie called Adventureland. It's kind of the same thing. It's a place where there's go-karts, arcade, putt-putt golf. It's been there forever. We used to go back in the day, back in high school.
Yes.
It's been a big part of me growing up. And what's awesome, and they also have batting cages there too. I used to go there and practice for baseball.
Yeah.
Used to have so much fun there. And what's cool is they have kept the place up. It looks nice. It was just a fun all around experience. And we got to take my Shep and my youngest Judah, we got to take them putt-putt golfing. So we went and did that, and that is my gaming moment of just me just totally demolishing them at putt-putt golf, because Dad is not going to hold back. Dad is going to kick your tail at putt-putt golf. So, I didn't play my best game, but I still won. So
it's funny you say that, because I saw a video today, a little bit ago, of a dad. He races his kid all the way every year on his birthday. Right, so the mom and the other kid is holding out the finish line, the breakaway finish line, whatever rope, I guess you could say, and he gets suited up in like this USA tights, like he's running track, and he races against his son. His son's now 13, and the dad is our age, 36. And after he beats his son again for another year, it's like, it's all right, son. You always got next year, son. Like so that's when funny. I picture you talking about, I demolished my son. Like I stand another year as the champion of putt putt. Like one day, son.
That's right.
One day, So,
one day, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to be out there like 85 years old, just still knocking that ball straight in the hole, and I'm like, maybe next time, maybe after I'm dead, you'll win one, son. Like that's
there was me. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but there's this game, I think we was bored one day, me and Gray, and we played on Discord. I think there's a putt-putt game. And
it was a golf game.
Yeah, it was a golf putt-putt game or whatever. And man, we played for hours on that game. So if you're ever bored and you're on Discord,
I'd play that right now. It was great.
Yeah, so that was a pretty fun game. But that's an awesome gaming moment, man. Just going with the kids, showing them who's boss, and with the family. And in that place, you're right. That's some memories at that place, and that's an awesome place to go to. If you're in the Dothan area, make sure you check out Adventureland.
And I will say, it's also right down the road from Krispy Kreme donuts. We may or may not have gotten donuts afterwards, so I'll just leave it at
that. The trip is not complete without donuts. No. Well, I'll go into, so my gaming moment of the week is I haven't picked up my Analog Pocket in a while. If you don't know what it is, It's this thing right here. It looks like a Game Boy. The back, you can put different cartridges in it and play. I mentioned it a few times, but you can play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and like several other systems on this thing. And I actually played. I was updating the system, so I was making sure all my ROMs were still on there, and I came across this game just to test out. It's called Skeleton Krew with the K, not a C. And I don't know what the deal was, but like, man, I could not stop playing that game, man. I could not stop playing it. So I'm going to try to play it real quick for you and see if you can see the video. Let me see if I do this. Let me see if I can make this.
I will
bigger.
say, dude, this game, to have this game back in the day and play with your buddy would have been so fun.
Have you tried?
Because it's
Look at that.
actually a 2-player game. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. We got to play this together.
Look at that. It is a 2-player game. I didn't even realize that.
You can rotate on the axis too with the different buttons. Like it's pretty legit.
So let me pull up. I got another, like, just the photo of it, and I'll pull that up as well.
How far in the game did you get?
Not. I got like 2 or 3 levels when I was going on the elevator, I think,
Mhm.
and that was. I mean, it was pretty cool. But that's the title screen of the game.
Yeah.
But dude,
Cool.
I'm telling you, this game, for a 1995 is when it was made, and just to be so simple, so you switch between these 2 guns, like you can shoot bombs out, or you can shoot these. It's just like a machine gun, and you just go around, and these enemies keep coming up from these portals, and they keep coming at you and coming at you and all, and you have to avoid them. But it's not super difficult. You know, games back in these days in Sega Genesis and all that stuff are usually pretty difficult in regular Nintendo. So I sat myself, and I was kind of in a rush, but I sat and was playing like on my Game Boy like this. And I was just like, oh man, you know, for like an hour playing that game. So
That's
if you
great.
if you haven't checked it out, guys, and you have Launchbox or something else or some emulator for Sega Genesis, definitely check out Skeleton Krew. I don't know if it's on the Nintendo Switch Online service for Sega Genesis, the expansion pass, but that will be something to check out as well. But that was
And
definitely
this
my gaming
art and
moment of the
stuff
week.
on this game, that's awesome, dude. Because I was just looking at this art and stuff on this game. I'd love to have this on a T-shirt or a poster or something. Like I love the art style of this, so
Yeah.
that would be cool to have in like a game room or something.
Let me see if I can pull some of that up or whatever with the
Those
art style.
obscure games like that, man, like there's something special about them. Just how they look and even the sounds, because there's like an opening movie too on that game, and like you're in space and you go land on, I think, another spaceship or
Look at
something,
that.
and just how they handled all that. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Can you play the opening movie to it?
I don't know
Like
if I
what
have the
plays at the
opening movie.
beginning of the game?
I don't know if I
So
have the
if you
opening.
looked up like a long play or like a let's play to that game, it would definitely show it.
A
I just
Let's
want to
Play.
comment on the art style. Yeah, just look up a Skeleton Krew let's play on like YouTube or something, and it should pull up
Let me
somebody
try
starting
that.
the game, playing it all the way through. Because I
Let me see.
found it and I got to fire it up on my Steam Deck a little bit, and I will say that it would be really cool to play it on a Game Boy like you got. I think that'd be a kind of a neater experience. I mean, of course, it played great
Yep.
on the deck, but um,
I think here it is right here. I think I got it playing.
yeah,
Yeah, it's playing now. There's the opening scene.
Look at that, dude.
That's it, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
can choose 2-player. We could play this
Dude, I
using
wonder if we could.
using Parsec. Yeah, we could
Parsec
totally
or
do
with
it.
Launchbox, because I have it on
Mm-hmm.
Launchbox as well.
Mm-hmm. And then you choose your player, and it's weird because it's different joints. It's like hip and what is it?
Yeah,
To
and see,
choose
I
your
selected it
character.
so
Oh, it
fast that
skipped
I
it.
ended up playing both. Oh, it skipped it.
Hmm.
We don't know.
Yeah,
We
it
won't go
skipped the
into it.
movie,
But
but
hey, if you try out the game, guys, you'll get
you,
to see the movie.
yes, and anyone that tries out the game and they say they tried out the game, if you leave a comment on our YouTube, we will give you a free game code. So how about that?
Yeah. All you gotta do is leave a comment. That's all you gotta do. But
But you got to play the game.
you gotta play it. That's it. And leave a comment.
Got to play. There
But
you go.
well, with that being said, that will be our gaming moment of the week. Do you want to go into the gaming news of the week? We have
Let's go. Good gaming news.
all right, gaming news of the week, guys. What I have for y'all is it's a pretty cool little interesting thing that we have here in reference to. Apparently, they found, I guess you can say, old PlayStations. I guess retro PlayStations, because we're talking about the PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3 console that was found in e-waste, found in the garbage. And this guy stumbles upon these two consoles, and it says like test and all on them. And I'll show you the pictures from Twitter that he posted. Here it is right here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. But this is it. Get all these ads out of the way. But it says found these test consoles in the e-waste today. What exactly are they? And you can look at them. It says test in PlayStation font for PlayStation 2 right above it. So it's apparently it's debugging kits. When I say debugging, if people don't know, is these are the kits they give out to developers and stuff to they get rid of certain limitations that normal retail consoles have, right? So developers can access stuff that we would normally not be able to access, right? So it's super
Right.
cool they do that. They actually say on this article that it's worth over $1,700 combined right now, if assuming they're in working condition. So I think it's super
Wow.
cool to find something that old in 2024 in an e-waste site. First off, what's taking them so long to trash that? By
Dude,
the way,
yeah. That's what I was wondering. Like, so is this just a facility that only deals with electronics
did somebody
and
just dump these
they
out
finally
just
got
now,
around to it?
or did they been holding these
Yeah, like
PlayStations
was
for
it in a
so long?
warehouse? Yeah, dude, I can just imagine. So let's just say somebody found that in like a storage locker and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, this is crap. This is nothing." And they decided to go trash it and then they didn't
it's too
know they
old.
were sitting on like $18,000 worth
They
of
can't be
tech.
working. They can't work because they wouldn't be thrown away
Maybe.
if they worked, right?
I don't know, man. Like you look at different cars and stuff. Let's look at car manufacturers. They have certain vehicles they use just for testing that cannot be sold to the public that they crush after they're done with it. They just
Yeah,
crush them. And it's like, so you have to assume they do the same type of thing in the video game console industry, like these things that they use and they can't really do anything with, so they just trash them. And maybe that's what happened in this case,
yeah.
you know?
So you definitely, probably so, and because if you look at it, it says the older console is also more eye catching. Not least because it has the word test in the place of the large PS2 logo on the front. Compared to this rare PlayStation 2 unit, its PS3 counterpart, the PlayStation 3 console, could be mistaken for a retail console, as its testing
Mm.
destination is much more subtle, located below its standard logo. So the user, which is any-n5772, is the guy that posted all this, and give him his credit, decided to keep both consoles because apparently it's a perk of his job. They let him do that. So he just made extra 1,700
What?
bucks. Yeah.
Dude,
So
that's kind of
what a
cool. I don't
decision to
see how
keep
he's
that.
able to do that. I don't see how he's able to do that. I
Definitely being
mean,
e-waste.
is yeah, is there some sort of legal recourse? Because I didn't think you could just take other folks' trash, but I guess you can. I don't know.
Well, I
how
wonder if
that
that's
works
like
out.
a certain, you have certain perks with certain jobs, and that's certainly a perk of a job. If you see something that like somebody throws out, one person's trash is another person's treasure, man. And I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, yeah.
but I wonder what other stuff people are throwing away. Like, I mean, probably
Uh,
good iPhones and everything, man.
yes. And I can also imagine some nightmare scenarios where you find some
Oh,
stuff that you don't don't want to find.
dude, what you got to
I'm
worry
not gonna
about?
say, but
What you got to worry
yeah.
about, Gray? Think about this. You know how GameStop and these other businesses fix consoles, right? Have you heard that people bring in consoles and there's like roaches in it and everything, and they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't work on those because if they work on them
Oh,
and one gets out, it can infest the whole location with
yes,
roaches,
dude.
like car,
Yeah.
whole location, and they'll bring them in trash bags and be like, "Hey, this
Uh,
doesn't work," and they open it up and it's just bugs all dead inside the console. It's like,
and
"Oh, I
like
think we found
smoke
your
and
problem."
stuff where folks are smoking around it and
Oh,
the vents are just
oh.
sucking it in and caking it with that just nasty tar.
Probably
Gross.
putting out the cigarettes on the console. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that'd be all right. Yeah. Well,
But
if it was an Xbox back in the day, they probably lit one off of it because those things used to get hot.
yeah, and then they'll
That and
finish it
like
up with the
every
red
other
ring.
console. Exactly, the red ring of death. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my gaming news of the week. But man, you want to go into the gaming deals and throw some deals out their way?
Yeah, let's do it. If you could pull up uh GG.deals and look at the Steam deals for me,
Yeah, let me do it, man.
I can pull it up. My camera's gonna go away for just a sec, but I'll come back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So just go to steam.com. I just typed
So
in
what I do
steams.com
is
and
I
I'm
just
worried it's going to pull up a bad.
steamy internet, sir. No, so I just go to Google and put in GG Steam deals, and I got it pulled up right here. And looks like the hottest deal right now, which is actually the same deal that was going
I
on
got it.
before, is the Halo Master Chief Collection for $9.99. If they could finally work out the online issues, I would say this would be a good buy. But this is a good buy for the story mode part by itself. I mean, you get all these different games that are upscaled and up-res. So that's a pretty sweet deal. And dude, so Persona 5, I heard is like a lot of people love this game. I have no idea about
I
them.
don't know
If you
why.
play these
I
games,
don't know why.
if
Mm.
yeah, because it's anime, dude. You would think I would be into that, but I've never played these games. Maybe I'll try them out. I don't know. But if you've played Persona 5, drop a comment, please, and tell me like why they're so good.
Yep.
Here's another game that is 50% off right now is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice
Oh,
Game
I
of the
want to
Year
play that
edition.
game.
I played this game before. It's a pretty cool game. I'd like to have it to play it on my Steam Deck. Maybe I will. And this one keeps coming up. Hellblade Sinuous Sacrifice is only $2.99. Crazy. It also comes with the VR version too.
Hellblade 2 is
Absolutely
about to come
awesome. I
out,
mean,
guys. So if you have not played Hellblade, this would be a great opportunity to snatch that up and try it out.
and you have Diablo 4, you have Like a Dragon, you have Banner of the Maid. I don't know what that is, but it's only $1.69. I might have to look at that. $1.69, dude? What is this about? Can you bring up a trailer for Banner of the Maid, please?
You
I
on
would love to
Steam?
see that.
Yeah, let me see what it does.
Banner of the Maid.
Here it is. I got it playing right now.
All right, let me switch back over. Um, uh, uh, okay.
Is it like a storytelling kind of game, or
It might be.
that's what
Right now,
it's?
I'm not like,
So it's
it's not
showing a bunch of
grabbing me.
British anime people, like from Great Britain, is what it
Yeah,
looks like.
with very busty anime people.
Very- I see.
So it looks like a
Oh,
top-down
Final
strategy.
Fantasy Tactics.
Okay. Well,
It's a Final
that's
Fantasy
something.
Tactics,
It's only a
dude.
dollar something. I might try it.
Dude, the beginning of that trailer did not seem like that was going that direction with the gameplay.
No,
I'm
it
just saying.
didn't, did it?
No.
That's funny.
Dude,
But
that looks like a mobile game, bro. I wouldn't even worry about that.
it does. Yeah. So I'm just gonna scroll through here a little bit more, and see if anything else jumps out to me. Right now, I want to get into the near series, which is NIER. So there's near replicant and near automata, I think is how you say it. I
Yeah.
played one of them and it was really cool. You're basically like an android lady and you can do all kind of crazy moves and stuff. Really intense, huge battles. Um, Looks like a really fun game. I'd like to grab that. It's on sale right now for $23.99.
Oh, I don't want to give my birthday, so let me change that real quick.
You don't want to give your birthday, dude.
No. Let me not do.
Oh, bro, did you ever play Prototype back in the day?
No, never have.
Prototype. I'm probably gonna buy this. Prototype is a game. Think open world Spider-Man, but you're like a mutant creature. You're a guy. I believe you get infected by something. You get these powers, and it's kind of like an open world beat 'em up. It's called Prototype, dude. So
I
this
have
is
to
going to
try
be the
that
last
out.
one that I mentioned.
Well, hang on.
To me,
I'm
this is
viewing real quick. I'm viewing
okay.
what you was talking about, the NIER replicant. I'm viewing the
Yeah.
trailer on it right now. I don't know if you have that screen pulled up on your end, but man, it kind of reminds me. Some of the video was reminding me of Shadow of the Colossus background and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
It was kind of
totally.
crazy.
I
You
can see
played that?
that.
You played this game before?
Let me see which one you're looking at. So,
I mean, look at
yeah, I
that.
played Near Automata.
This is
I
Replicant.
haven't played this one. This is Near Replicant. Yeah, this might be the first one if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you're like these android things, and you fight all kind of different enemies. It looks like something I could really get into for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That looks
It's
pretty
kind of
cool.
got that
Anyways,
Devil May Cry look to it.
yes. I
Um,
mean, look
but
at
just
that.
really quick. Yeah, it
Go
looks
ahead.
awesome, doesn't it? Really quick, if you could bring up Prototype, because I played this game back in the day. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited over it, but it's like I played this game back in the day, and I remember, where you used to actually like beat games all the way through. You just play for hours.
All right, I got it pulled up.
Prototype. There you go. So I want to say it came out on like PlayStation 3 or something.
Yeah, it looks like a PlayStation 2,
But
PlayStation 3 game, I think.
yeah,
He's got
and
like
it's
a
only
really
like,
cool long arm. Does he make
yeah,
stuff out of the arms? Like different
I
things?
believe so. Is there not like a movie trailer or
No,
something for
there's
it?
not. But let me see if
Okay.
I can pull that up real fast
It's
while
an
you talk
Activision
about it.
game. Yeah, I just remember beating it back in the day, and I remember there being a pretty good story to it, too, actually. And just one of those that I added to my list. I believe I played it on PlayStation, but
Oh,
had
it's on
no idea it was
PS5
on
now,
Steam.
4K 60. It's on PS5
What?
now. Yeah.
That's cool.
PS5
This is the type of game that would be a perfect Steam Deck game. So it might be one that I pick up,
I'm about to
especially for
play the
only like,
trailer on here.
what was it, $5 or something? Crazy.
Once these ads kind of go away, I'll throw it up there on the screen for everybody. But dude, for
You can just look at
PlayStation
me
to pick
till
this
then.
game up and do 4K with HDR and everything, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
All right, let
Yeah,
me
this
see
one, I guess it just wasn't ever on your radar, but it was one of those. So you had this, and you had the other one where you were a guy that could absorb electricity. What was the name of that game?
Oh, which one was that one? Because everybody's talking about Infamous.
In Infamous. Yeah. So these are kind of in that same vein. You're a guy, you got powers, you're doing stuff across the city. So see what's going on here.
Oh, look at it. He looks like
Got a
Batman standing on
real,
top of the building. More Batman vibe.
oh, look at that, dude.
Yeah. Now he's like what?
Awesome,
The
man.
Hulk jumping down.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I forget. I forget what happened to him to get these powers.
Is this like a part
But
2 game, or is this like the beginnings of how this guy got the
I
powers?
think this is the first one, maybe, because I think
Look
there's
at the
more than
graphics,
one.
though, dude. They definitely upgraded the
Yeah,
graphics.
it looks. Look, you can run up the side of a building. I remember being really blown away with this game back in the day.
How much is this game right
So
now?
I think it said it was like $5 or something. Like it's nothing.
75% off
Look
right
on
now.
there and see. Yeah. So it's
$5.
only
$5.
$5.
$5.
Yeah, I'm buying that. I'm gonna buy that for us.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, dude, because that's awesome. I'm gonna
I'm
try
gonna
that
do
out
a
on the Steam
GG
Deck.
rated of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Oh,
a
we got
GG
zombies.
rated of it next week. I
We
guess
actually
so.
have
Like I
zombies.
don't
Yeah.
remember. Let's go, dude. Infamous. Get it. $5. That's my pick of the week right there.
No, not Infamous. Prototype.
I mean, sorry,
I got you, bro. I got you.
Prototype. Thank you.
But
Prototype.
yeah,
$5. Pick
guys,
of the week, baby.
that's the pick of the. I like that. I like that. The pick of the week. $5, 75% off. Check out Prototype. Check out the other GG rated deals that we throwing out to you as well. That's on Steam. All the deals. I know we mentioned Steam a lot, guys, but also usually when Steam has these deals, there's a deal going on with Xbox and PlayStation to save y'all time. We trying to just look up these Steam deals for y'all, but definitely check out if you hear any of these games on sale. Check out Xbox Store and your PlayStation Store and your consoles, and they will probably be on sale as well. If you got any that we did not mention, make sure you throw them out to us and drop a comment down below. With that being said, you want to go into
Drop
the last
a
bit of
comment
news?
and the favorite comment that I see, I'll buy you the Infamous game. How about that? $5.
Oh, that's
Easy
not bad.
peasy. Just drop a comment. What's
Yeah.
up?
Let's go into the last section, man. Ready?
Let's go.
All right. So into the last section, I just want to talk about something. It's not going into a game too much or anything, but we are going to talk about one specifically. We talked about it a little bit because we love the show Fallout, and we kind of gave a GG rating last episode on Fallout, the TV series. Well, Gray knows that I downloaded Fallout 4. I know, Josh, you downloaded Fallout 76, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I downloaded
And you have
Fallout
Fallout
4,
4?
dude, and started playing it. Yeah.
Okay, so we both downloaded Fallout 4, which this makes it even more interesting. So we was kind of talking, and I never told him this, okay? And I feel like a lot more people that we got the vibes of like, man, the show was so awesome. I want to download this game. It was super deep sale on Fallout. So, and I have Game Pass, so it didn't really cost anything. So I tried Fallout 4. I was playing it for about an hour or two. And man, I
How
fell
far did you
out
get?
of man, not far at all, man. I got past the store, and I was shooting these people in the mansion. There's like a little, not a mansion, like a 2-story, 3-story building, these bandits, and it's very early in the game.
Did you get the mech suit?
I didn't get the mech suit, man. I didn't get the mech suit.
Okay, gotcha.
So
so that is like right after that part.
Yeah. Well, I got to the part where you're talking to them, and you can either help them or not, and I saved it from that point. So I finally got to put. It took a while finding out where to go. The most thing I was frustrated with, not to go way into the game. This is an older game. We're not going to go into what we like, what we don't like. All I'm saying is I could not get invested in this game, and I feel like it's because. And Gray, I'm stealing this from you, man, because you said it earlier before the show. It's like a watered down Starfield to me, and and that describes it perfectly. But I mean, tell me, is it just me, or do you kind of feel the same kind of way about that?
So yeah, I do definitely. So to me, like my goal when I started is like I want to get in the mech suit. I remember that you could do that because I didn't play these games a lot back in the day. I kind of dabbled in them. So after I got to the mech suit, which happens after the mansion part, and you have to fight like a giant monster with it and all of that. And I was like, oh, this is sweet. But now I don't really want to play anymore after I did that. Like that was kind of like my thoughts on it. Was like I did that because that's what I would want to do in the show. Like if I had lived in that world, I would want to be in the Brotherhood. I would want to be a mech pilot. So
You
yeah,
know,
that was all. And I was like, I'm totally don't want to have all this stuff in my inventory to deal
oh,
with. Like it's just aggravating,
great.
you
That is
know?
what I was going to go into. The inventory it was stressing me out, man. It's like, what do I do with this? Do I eat this? Do I save this? Like, and then the way to access it, it's like, is this something good to have? Is this not something good to have? I mean, should I keep
Yeah,
this? Should I not keep this? And I was like, dude, this is too much. I don't want to deal with
yeah,
this right now. I just want to play something. I'm gonna go jump on Rebirth. I don't know. It was just
there
way
you
too
go.
much to deal with to me. So I agree. The inventory is what
Yeah,
really got me on this game.
totally. Totally. It's I like how they did it on Starfield where you could just kind of like bulk it all up and do a mass like sale of all of it. You know, they made it really easy. And this game, like I get it, they want you to immerse in the world into this dystopian future where there's been like nuclear fallout. You can look at all the items are damaged or they might be irradiated. Like I get it, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. I wanted something a little more streamlined, and the show inspired me. Like, dude, like if they could make an updated version where you could do more stuff, maybe with your friend. Maybe we need to play Fallout 76. Maybe that's what needs to
I
happen.
think
We
that's
might
right. I
have a
think
better
if we
time
get
with
on
that.
Fallout 76, I feel like maybe me and you both coming up with ideas and kind of talking to each other, having fun. I think that's more of our jam. I think maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I think so too. So maybe we'll
But
do that in the future.
But Fallout, the reason I bring it up to people is I know there had to be other people that feel the same way. Fallout has been such a huge hit. So many people has came back. I think they gave out a number, Microsoft did, saying over 5 million people across all platforms have now played Fallout, which
Wow. Yeah,
that's a
I
huge
saw it.
number. That's a huge number. So,
That's
and it's mostly
quite the
Fallout 4,
uptick in player count. Yeah.
you know.
Hey, I would offer you this cherry tomato, but seems you got a hole in your neck.
This show is just so good. I mean, it's so good,
Yeah,
man.
it's really good.
But I can't wait for the next Fallout. I think they have a misstep. They had a huge misstep. They didn't think that it would be this successful. But I think the next
Hmm.
thing they have coming up is what's the big series with like it's kind of a quirky kind of series that Microsoft's going to come out. It shows a trailer with a frog eating one of the fairies. What's it called? Fable.
Fable? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Fable's
I never
coming.
got into that. So,
Yeah. So I think Fable's coming up and everything. I think they got another Bethesda's got another game coming out after Starfield, and then they're going to work out on Fallout 6. So I think they missed the opportunity. If they have Fallout 6 being worked on right now and coming up in the next year or two, I think they would make an absolute killing with season 2 coming out and then possibly a Fallout 6. I mean, I can go on, but I think they really missed a key opportunity at this point.
yeah, and what they need to do is add multiplayer to Starfield would be very
Oh,
good. I
that would be it. That
think,
would be it right there.
yeah, that would
I
be
think that's
it.
what's holding us
So,
back from playing Starfield. You know,
me too, man. I want to get back into it. I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard to jump back in.
it is.
There was
It
so
is.
much hype on that game, so much, and that's what propelled me through into the
I
story
mean,
as far as I went.
I
Was just
got
the
a
hype
Starfield
train. I was all
controller.
aboard.
I got, I
Dude,
got Star.
I had put down, yeah, the controller. I had put down a bid on the watch on the like
Yeah,
kit
you
that
did.
you can get the game and the watch and everything.
You
I found it on eBay and I put down a bid, and then afterwards I was like, what did I do? I don't want to spend that much money.
you did. Did you cancel it? Did you say you canceled? I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember.
I like emailed the person and
Yes.
was like,
Yes.
listen, man. But there was another person that outbid me anyway, so it was fine. But for a
Right.
minute
That
there, I
thing was
thought
like
I had
three
won it.
hundred bucks. I think it was like $300. You know.
I was like, I want that watch. I want that space watch. I want to be immersed, man.
That
Yeah, the
watch
hype
is pretty
train was
cool.
real
Though.
on that.
That watch is pretty cool.
It is. I'd like to have one, but I don't know.
It's not as cool as your watch, though, man. All right, there's your compliment of the day.
Woo! Woo! Thank you.
Well, guys, I appreciate y'all. That's all we got for you for this episode. We appreciate y'all stopping in. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Join us on our Facebook page. Gray, do you have anything you want to throw out to them, man?
Yes, just all our loyal listeners out there, we need a gaming moment of the week. We would like to read your stories on air. So if you would like to, you can comment on YouTube, you can reach out to us on Facebook, or you can email us at GGratedChannel@gmail.com with your gaming moment of the week, and we'll read it on the show. Thanks for coming, everyone. We love you.
We just love you. Good night. Peace.
Bye.
I was trying to think of something pretty good there, but I had nothing. Guys, we'll see y'all in the next episode. Y'all take it easy.
See you guys.